What if the vast, frozen expanse of Antarctica, the most iconic ice-covered continent on Earth, had no ice at all? Imagine its icy blankets melting away, revealing a hidden world beneath. The implications of such a scenario would ripple across the globe, reshaping oceans, ecosystems, and life as we know it. Let's start with the immediate impact. Sea levels. Antarctica holds around 60% of the world's fresh water locked in its ice sheets. If all this ice melted, global sea levels would rise by over 58 meters, or 190 feet. Cities that hug the coasts, from New York and Shanghai to London and Sydney, would vanish beneath the waves. Entire nations like the Maldives and Bangladesh would disappear. Over 2 billion people currently living near coastlines would be forced to move inland, triggering mass migrations on a scale humanity has never seen. But this isn't just about rising seas. The loss of ice dramatically changes Earth's climate. Antarctica's bright, icy surface reflects a significant amount of sunlight back into space, a process known as the albedo effect. Without ice, this reflective shield would vanish. The darker exposed land and water would absorb far more heat, accelerating global warming and triggering a feedback loop of rising temperatures. Antarctica without ice would transform from a frozen desert into a vast, rugged landscape. Satellite images already hint at hidden mountains, valleys, and even lakes beneath the ice, like Lake Vostok, sealed away for millions of years. As these hidden regions thaw, new ecosystems might emerge, hosting microbial life forms never seen before. But their exposure could also release ancient pathogens, long dormant under the ice, posing risks to modern ecosystems and human health. The melting of Antarctica would have catastrophic consequences for the planet's ocean currents. The Antarctic ice plays a crucial role in regulating thermohaline circulation, often called the global conveyor belt, that distributes heat and nutrients around the oceans. This system depends on the sinking of cold, salty water around Antarctica. Without the ice, the conveyor belt would slow down or stop entirely, causing chaotic shifts in weather patterns. Regions that depend on consistent currents, like Western Europe, could plunge into a new ice age, even as the rest of the world warms. The effect on biodiversity would also be profound. Polar species like penguins and seals, adapted to Antarctica's unique icy environment, would face extinction. Global fisheries would collapse as changes in ocean temperatures and currents disrupt marine food chains. Tropical and temperate regions would experience more extreme weather events, longer droughts, more intense hurricanes, and unpredictable monsoons. Human societies would be upended in countless ways. Food production would decline as coastal agricultural regions flood, and freshwater supplies from Antarctic glaciers are lost. Economies heavily reliant on the ocean, fishing, shipping, and tourism would collapse. The political challenges of managing mass migrations, international disputes over newly exposed land, and resource scarcity would redefine global diplomacy. But could anything beneficial come from an ice-free Antarctica? The newly exposed land might reveal untapped natural resources like oil, gas, and minerals, sparking a global scramble for exploitation. This land, warmed by the absence of ice, might even support limited human settlement. But the costs of reaching this point, environmental collapse, social upheaval, and the loss of natural beauty, far outweigh any gains. To truly grasp the enormity of an ice-free Antarctica, consider the lessons of Earth's distant past. The last time Antarctica was largely ice-free was over 34 million years ago. Back then, the planet was much hotter, sea levels were far higher, and Earth supported vastly different ecosystems. Returning to such a state would signal a complete reversal of the climatic balance that has sustained human civilization for millennia. This thought experiment isn't science fiction. With current trends in climate change, parts of Antarctica's ice are melting faster than ever. The fate of this frozen continent is a mirror of our planet's future. The choices we make today, to protect, preserve, or exploit, determine what that future will hold. So what if Antarctica had no ice? It's a scenario we should strive to prevent, for the sake of not just one continent, but all life on Earth.